what's Adam, I think, right? I am new as an independent agent. Is it a problem not having a company name behind you when you sell? No. Well, people ask what agency you work for. No, I don't care about that. I don't care about any of that crap. Any experienced agent on this recording will laugh when I say this. There are like the best agents don't even mention the company. Or rather, I should say, they don't have to mention the company. And sometimes they don't. It's an afterthought. The client who you just met, who was just a stranger 30, 40 minutes ago, has just given you their personal information, their social security number, their bank account, told you these deep, dark thoughts about dying that they probably haven't shared with anybody else, and haven't even wondered what company you're with. So that's the crazy thing, or what company the insurance company's with. I recruit agents that are kind of come from a more technical, higher level life insurance background, and a lot of them are concerned about like AM Best ratings. Well, there's good companies that don't have AM Best ratings. That's not a big deal. AM Best, the companies actually have to pay like $50,000 to get a rating, whereas the DOI can basically determine the ability for a company to represent a product or not in the States. And there's kind of like a FDIC insurance against a company going to receivership that protects our policy side. So I say all this because the name of the company or brand has minimal to zero impact. I think it can make a difference if you're local. Like I had a guy up in Idaho who was working in seminars, who's doing really well, and he would sell United Heritage. And United Heritage is out of Boise. So it's like, why not sell that? I mean, hey, we're a local. So I think that has an effect with our prospects, but largely it doesn't. And I wouldn't get too strung up trying to force feed a client into a plan because it's local versus just doing the right thing and making the connection. Because what sells in this business is you, my friend. The agent is what makes or breaks the sales process. So so much depends on you, okay? That's why we're not unemployed and artificial intelligence is writing up Mrs. Jones, because the insurance companies need people to see people face to face to get this stuff done. So until then, that time where it's all automated and artificial intelligence is taken over, the sale is entirely based off of your personal interaction with the client. The sale of whether or not you make it or not is based off of that relationship. And if you can create and garner trust and rapport, you'll be surprised what you can get from these people. So you better be a good person. But that shows the power of what a good salesperson will do, that the company doesn't matter. And I think that's generally a rule anyway. You sell yourself first, not the company. If you got to rely on the company too heavily, there are still going to be sticking points. I mean, people don't buy from people because of like, well, I thought that guy was an asshole, or just it's like, well, the company was good. Well, I didn't like the guy. I didn't think he really cared. People who are, line workers up to CEOs feel that way. I mean, it's human. So never discount the importance of your role in this. Companies don't matter all much. Hey guys, are you looking around for a final expense opportunity and all of them seem kind of scammy or wishy-washy? Do you feel like you don't want to go to Kool-Aid drinking rah-rah events or waste your time in endless morning conference calls and you just want to go out and sell and produce and not have to recruit the whole world who has a pulse? If that's you, then I want you to go to my website to learn more about how my program works to help those of you agents out there, new or experienced, become top producers, not recruiters, producers selling final expense, and how I've helped tons of agents do exactly what you're looking for. I help agents across the country sell final expense. It has been a focal point of my career for many years, and I am dedicated now at this point in my life to those agents out there who believe mastery of final expense is important and want to work with someone who has the street cred and experience selling final expense. So here's how you learn more about how my program works. Go to davidduford.com, click the button at the top that says Join Dave's Agency, and there you'll see all sorts of content that will describe to you how my final expense program works and give you the opportunity to figure out if what I do makes sense for you. So check that out, davidduford.com. Go to the button that says Join Dave's Agency to learn more. Thanks for watching. See ya.